Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is December 17th, 2025. Is it Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday. Alright, let's play Wordle first. We are doing Wordle number 1642. Alright, is this the day for strip? Come on, not strip. It's an S and an R. It could be an ER word, possibly. What? What about brash? Whatever reason, I don't know. Oh, Mr. Chicken on bet RES. I don't know, how many options do I have? Well, there's erase. Can't remember. God, I should remember what the erase has been done before. I can't remember. I know I checked it, I just don't remember what the answer was. We still could have crass, grass, um, erase. Yeah, I think it's only, I think it's only either erase, grass, or crass. I think so. I don't think I can, I'm gonna be lucky enough to get a 3, so I probably have to do an eval. Okay. So let's think of C, G, must be the E, so maybe something. Potentially any other letter that we try. Oh no. Codge. Is codge a word? It's not a word. Cudge, not a word. Yeah. C-G. Gene. It's a word. Ah, okay, so I guess it's grass then. It is grass. Oh, okay. I didn't know that one hadn't been done before. All right. Okay, so I got a 4. That's fine. I mean, that's what the purpose of the eval was for, because I didn't want to do a guess on which one would be. I mean, to try and go for the 3. I didn't feel confident about that one, choosing the right one. Like I didn't feel like the vibes were not there, so I thought I should just do an eval was better. Okay, so today's answer is grass, sort of with strip. All right, not bad for the 2 possible words, and then did brash. 5 possible guesses, and then genic as an eval. Only 1 possibility, grass. Okay, so after brash, put about crass, grass, erase, frass, and erase, which I think we've seen before. Okay, let's check word finder, because I keep, my memory is terrible. My memory is terrible. Erase. That was just, oh my god, December 10th. How did I forget this? We just did it exactly a week ago. And I still forgot it. Gosh. Just goodness me, right? I mean, my memory. Okay, brash. Let's check that one. Brash. May 21st, 2023. Okay, so done 2 years ago. Okay. Crash. Crash not yet. Oh, okay. That's surprising. Crash, yes. So crash, yes. Crash, no. But brash, yes. All right. Okay, that is certainly interesting. Okay, but erase yes, it was just 1 week ago, and I forgot that. Can't believe this, my memory. But yeah, all in all, I'm glad with the 4. I'm not pissed about that, because I mean, I think I did a fine eval, considering I still had many. I mean, I still had about like what after strip I had 400 something guesses. So brash was a good guess to get me there, to get me most of the letters that I needed, and then just need 1 simple eval to eliminate all the possibilities, leaving me with only 1. That's just, like just textbook eval stuff, nothing complicated. All right, it's my 149th 4 guess solve. Ooh, getting close to 150. Okay, let us go to connections now. I almost said Wordle. We just played Wordle. What am I saying? All right. Okay. You're doing connections number 920. Okay. Let's go. Today's 16 are kayak, pilot, plane, shell, even, madam, truth, civic, level, fluke, odyssey, dugout, label, raft, flattened cord. So right away, looking at kayak and madam, I'm thinking palindromes, but I don't know. Could be red hair. Let's put that to the side for a sec. Pilot. Someone who flies. The Odyssey is well, I mean, it's an epic, right? It's a story. Fluke ends in the name Luke, I suppose. Fluke, like a part of an animal. Fluke, the fluke. Um, Accord. Maybe like car models. Odyssey, Accord, are those models? Could be Hondas. Honda Odyssey, Honda Civic, Honda Accord, maybe. But then the fourth one, is there a Honda Kayak? I have no idea because the rest don't really sound like Honda models. Don't know about that. Okay, hold on. Sure. Even out. Even level, flat, plane. Could be like synonyms, possibly. Peace Accord. I mean, Accord other than Honda. What do we do about that? Label. Music label. Clothing label. Cain and Abel. Oh, wait a minute. Do they end in Bible names like Abel, Luke, Ruth, and Lot? Possible. Let's try that one first. I'm not the most religious person, but let's try it. Let me see the names at the end there. Oh, one away. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Eft. Even. Adam. That's a good one. Adam. In that case, what do I go for? Adam. Lot. I think Adam, yes. Okay. I'll try this. That's the biblical figure starting plus the starting letter. Okay, I see. So the palindromes was a red herring because we've already got Madam out there, and there aren't any other. So I think Civic, Accord, Odyssey probably are the Hondas. I don't know what the last one could be. It could be a Honda Kayak. I don't know, or a Honda Pilot maybe. I'm not sure about that, but kayak, shell shock, a kayak, a raft, a plane. They're all forms of modes of transport. Seaplane, seashell. Oh, no. Dugout is like baseball, right? Isn't it like in the dugout? What else? Could be a dug. Plane, plane, flat, level, even. If those next group, then shells also dugout though. What's it? Dugout one. Could the car be a dugout? I don't think so. I don't think so. That sounds weird. Is it, is it, this flat. Flat being flat, plain, level, even. I do feel even, level, plain, flat should be one group. And then dugout? Is that? The one with the last one would be it. It's a transporter. If I do even level plane and flat, still have shell, ref, kayak, pilot, and building. Shell, seashell. Raft made of bamboo. Shells of building material. Shell. Wish I knew exactly what a dugout is, but besides. Which one do I want to go for with the Honda? Maybe I want to try the Honda first. Hopefully get lucky there. Honda Kayak. Honda Pilot. They both sound like plausible names. I have 3 guesses. Ah. Oh god. Kayak. Pilot. I don't know which one to do. Oh god. Oh god. Pilot, someone who flies. Yeah. Shell shark. Shellfish. Raft. Aircraft. No aircraft. Your pilot. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's the Honda. Oh my god, I chose correctly. That was the Honda. Oh, pilot. Okay. What do I think then? Plane, raft, kayak, or like things with holes in the middle. Because kayak, it has a hole. It's dug out. It's got a hole there, right? Or maybe, or things that can float. Can float? Suppose it could. In a kayak. They go in the water. They can float, but dugout can't float. So wait, level, plane, and raft. But now we have the green and the yellow. They're supposed to be the easiest ones. And what am I looking at? Okay, wait. It can't be a phrases thing. So we already got purple and blue. It's green and yellow, the obvious ones. Like nouns or verbs or something. I do feel this feels right, level, plane, even, flat, but then shell, raft, dugout, and kayak. I guess I'll try this. I don't know. Flush. So yeah, flat. Okay, that's right. There's synonyms objective. But then I don't know what this last one is. It just put me out of my misery. I don't want to say things of holes. It sounds. Oh, human-powered watercraft? Huh? A shell is a watercraft? A dugout is a watercraft? I don't know that. Okay, okay. That this yellow is by far like one of the hardest yellows I've ever had to do. But okay, let's take a look. Purple, biblical figures plus starting letters. So we've got Luke at the end, Label, and then Abel from Cain and Abel, Madam, and then Adam, like Adam and Eve, Truth, and then there's Ruth. I think Ruth is was the wife of somebody, I want to say. Should I just say Ruth? The Bible. The Bible. There's book of Ruth. Oh, wait, sorry, oops. Biblical figure. Okay. Ruth is the person after whom the book of Ruth is named. She was I don't know how to pronounce this woman married an Israelite man. After the death of all the members of her family, she said her mother-in-law Naomi moved to Judah with her Ruth, one of the relative Boaz through her kindness. She's the great grandmother of David. Okay, so she's alright. She's a cool person. Okay. But yeah, biblical figures. Yeah, because I thought that fluke. I couldn't really see what else it could be. So then I looked at the Luke part, and then label, and I didn't know what else label could be either. So then I thought, okay, Abel, and then started seeing the rest. I thought pilot could be Lot because I know that there was there was some character named Lot, right, in the Bible character, right, figure, right. So that's what I thought, but because I didn't know that there was the Honda. Hold on, I didn't see Madam at all. That's why. So I thought I was surely that was the 4 that I needed, but I didn't see Madam. That was my I think that was my one mistake. Is that the only one? Yeah, that was my one mistake. All right. But it's not the hardest purple, I have to say. It has its trickiness, but not the hardest. The Honda Models one was a little bit tough for me because I didn't know the rest. I wasn't sure because I thought kayak sounded like it could be a Honda model. I mean, honestly speaking, it sounds like it could be, right? So I don't think I'm that wrong about it, but I felt like, okay, out of the two, I waited for a long time, and I was like, I decided like, okay, you know what? After seeing both options, kayak pilot, I just went with okay, pilot. I'm feeling a little bit more strongly about than kayak as a potential Honda model, so that's why I went with Honda Pilot. I didn't know the rest though. And then flush I think just means like flat, right? I say that. Oops, sorry. I can't spell flush. Let's see. Let me say. Is this adjective? Yeah, forming a continuous plane or unbroken surface. To make yeah, yeah. It fits snugly, but also can be like, yeah, flush, like continuous flush plane, like flat. Human powered watercraft. Okay, so dugout as a watercraft. I thought dugout was like a baseball thing, or am I thinking of the wrong thing? Oh, okay, a sheltered dug in a hillside. So that's what I was thinking of, like, but it's also a boat made up by hauling out a large log. Oh, that's really the one I was thinking of, dugout. But kayaks are also similar, right? No? Oh no, they're not. No, kayaks are not made of wood though. Okay. But no, wait, there are kayaks made of wood. What am I talking about? Yeah, I mean, what's the difference between a dugout and a kayak? Okay, hold on. Let's go back here. Dugout versus. I mean, let's look at the images here. That's canoe versus kayak, but this is a dugout, right? Okay, 3 types of traditional canoes. Okay, so kayak. Sorry. So a dugout is a type of canoe. A kayak is like a kayak. Okay. Wow, and those two pictures confuse me even more. But let's visit this page because I still kind of confused. I don't want to see this. I want to see the difference. Kayak guide. Okay, difference explained. When comparing canoe versus kayak, the first thing becomes evidence that the canoes are far heavier and more challenging to maneuver. Canoeing typically is best of at least 2 people while hiking a solo activity, right? Okay, I've seen that. Additionally, canoeing, I don't want a discount code. Close this, okay. Canoes are typically a slow-paced recreational activity, but there's a ways to kayak. Unlike canoes, most kayaks have a wraparound body with a small central opening that allows people to sit down inside. Ah, so kayaks have like this small hole that you go in and you sit, whereas canoes are like more open, like that kind of stuff, right? I think so. Okay, that sounds to me like the main difference. Yeah, like they have this little space that you go in here, but then this one is like mostly open. You can put in like more people, I guess. So something like that. So that's okay. Watercraft, fair enough. But what's a shell like in terms of like watercraft? And like suddenly just lost it. Hold on. Okay. Shell material. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. Layers of pure glass, shell-bearing mollusk. Goodness me. Okay, a narrow, light racing boat propelled by one or more persons pulling oars or sculls. How am I supposed to know that? Oh my god. Boat. Lord. That's it. Is that what it's called? Racing shell. Oh wow, it's very narrow. Okay, I probably have seen these in like the Olympics or something. I didn't know that that's called a shell. So learning something new today. Which, I guess I should have just gone with whatever like water related, but I still didn't get like how they would fit because I guess I thought I knew the meaning of shell. Apparently I didn't, and so that's what nearly cost me. So that to me that was a confused. Maybe this is a fair yellow because people use this to talk about shell boats a lot in the U.S. I don't know, but we don't really talk about that. I only know kayak and raft and canoe. We don't really call them dugouts or whatever. I mean, we might have those, but doesn't mean that we call them that. So tough one. Yeah, it's usually when the words I don't know what they mean, and that's the hardest ones to get. Surprisingly, the Bible one it was one of the easiest ones, even though I don't even know much about the Bible except for a couple of those names. So lucky me. Okay, let's move on to the last daily game, which is an Electives mini crossword by Elizabeth Sikorsky. Let's go. All right, one across. Put away. Stow. One downward on a button. Start. 2 down, baggage handler, for example. Not sure. 3 down. Thinking blank. Gift card sentiment. Thinking of you? Yeah. 4 down, German sausage, Wurst. 6 down, Amazon of the Lorette, nothing else can save me. SOS. 5 across, miso soup cube, tofu. 6 across, brown and gray butterfly, maybe satyr. 7 across, festival cookies, Oreos. 8 across, munch of pride, strut. 32 seconds. 2 seconds shy of 30. Oh gosh. Alright. 1 across. Put away, stow, like storing your bags in the you got the compartment above in a plane, one downward and a button. Usually you got start, you got stop, pause, whatever. Two down, baggage handler, for example, a toter. Oh, is that what people call it? A toter? Because they tote your bags. I didn't know those are called toters. Didn't even know that toter was a word, but new vocab today. Three down, thinking blank. Gift card sentiments. Usually when you look at gift cards, it'll say like thinking of you, sort of like, that's why I got you this thing. So I thought of you that you might like this. Four down, German sausage. I know of Wurst. Yes, I guess that means sausage in German. Six down, I have a song with the lyric, nothing else can save me. I know they've got a 3-letter song called SOS, and I was like, okay, it matches what the lyric says, like nothing else can save me. SOS, or like save our souls, that kind of thing. So I figured, okay, that sounds like it would be. So you can sort of suss out what the song could be as long as you know the song title, even though you don't know that that's part of the lyrics. Like, I don't really know the lyrics of the ABBA song, but it fit together, so I put that in. Five across, miso soup cube. So miso soup, Japanese soup made with miso. It's like a fermented bean paste. I think it is fermented bean paste. And they usually have like seaweed. They've got tofu cubes. They put that in there. It's really, really good. Six across, brown and gray butterfly. I know of a satyr as a mythical creature. I didn't know that there was a butterfly called a satyr. Sylvan deity. Lecherous man. Okay, I knew of various satyrid butterflies. I didn't know that. Do we have a picture of the satyr butterfly? Let's see. Oh, okay, they're kind of cute. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like the little dots that resemble eyes. Not really a thing, but other than that, they're cute. Okay. Seven across, twistable cookies. That would be the black and white Oreo cookies. You can twist the pieces off with the cream filling in the middle. Eight across, a march with pride is to strut, right? Like a swagger kind of thing. So there we go. A couple of trivia things. Satyr, Toter. I didn't know that one. To me, worst is kind of a language one, but I think a lot of people know that one. Oreos. I think a lot of people know that one too. Not really a rough one. Probably the hardest one was Toter because I didn't know that was word. And the satyr butterfly, I've never heard of it, but I managed to suss it out with I guess, since I already had most of the letters, so that was fun. And then SOS, yeah, trivia, ABBA song. But if you get the across entries and you have them up 6 down, it'll fill that in for you or automatically. All right, so let us move on to yesterday's video comments. Okay. All right, Glacier Breeze did slant Spire segue. Nice 3. Congrats. Spire's great. We had identical reason instant solitary S. Yeah, we got excited, right? We were like S, and then then it was like, then you realize that there are more S words, S starting words, and then we realized, okay. Yeah, with that many possibilities after that, I don't blame you for trying to do just an eval to see what you could get. Okay. Oh, squeeze in a valid solution. That's too bad. I mean, yeah, I suspected, but it would have been nice to have it. It's just fun. But I think a lot of people would be mad if they did squeeze it, but like, what? Why would you, but so I think it's probably for the best if they did do that one. All right, let's move on to Edward's comment. Edward did tread scion sheep segue. Yeah, not bad. Nice 4. So it was I was very very lucky with Suede. Just got me that precious you. It's one of those key vowels that you really need. I mean, to guess it. You should have had a 3, but you were in a rush and made missing the E was already ruled out in the 3rd spot. Because of tread. Oh man, but at least it gave you another. But it is what it is. Right. Okay. Connections difficulty 4 out of 5. Yeah, pretty tough. But you've been lucky. Man, I mean, lucky you with those films and those, I don't know, whatever was it. I can't remember. Was it bands or sports or whatever that you've been getting that are so in your zone? But to be fair, some of them sometimes are in my zone too. Like, I don't know. I guess the Pixar stuff that one was pretty okay for me. So I guess some days that some days Wina wants to get on your good side, sometimes she wants to get on mine, but she rarely gets on my good side. That's why I don't do too well with connections. That's my sit there. But yeah, I do want to say that in your last sentence, believe me without a shadow of a doubt, it was for the birds. I at least know the movie The Birds from Hitchcock. I think it's like the birds try to attack people or something. Yeah, something like that. It's something crazy like that. And I think Hitchcock also had a movie called Vertigo, which is so apt for me. So we'll see if I'm right, because if not, I'm gonna embarrass myself. Vertigo movie. Yeah, 1958 by Alfred Hitchcock. So I don't know. I know that one at least. Yeah, they could have gone to that Hitchcock movie, but then again, I doubt I would have seen it. But at least I know those couple of those. Alright, Dugong did Lance, Trope, Guys, and Segway. Ooh, a decent 4 as well. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Segway, not the easiest one because of the way the letters are placed and the amount of vowels that we have. It's certainly, like, yeah, I can see. I mean, Guys was a really good third guess. Just wasn't the answer today, but great. You got The Descendants. Good job on seeing that one. You can see, yeah, the movie's kind of, yeah, nice. Words. That's true. I mean, like, I'm glad at least you knew Rope was a Hitchcock movie because then I think that once you know it's Hitchcock theme, like, I think then you can try to suss out like what sounds like they could be Hitchcock movie titles. But because I don't think I even thought of movies at all. I can't remember what I thought of, but I don't think I even consider that they could be movie titles. That's one of the ones I don't like is that sometimes my brain does not even consider that they could be like titles of something like movie titles. I keep thinking of them as like nouns and verbs as opposed to that they could be titles, actual titles, and not things contained in the movie. And yeah, my silly mistake. It still haunts me that CPSAN. Like I swore in my mind that I saw C-SPAN, and then I kept getting it wrong. And I was like, "What? Why are the answers weird? Why is it like that?" And then I saw CPSAN. I was like, "What the hell am I typing? And how did I not see that those letters are so big on the screen? And I still misspelled that. Incredible, right? Yeah, I love Chris Rebo. He's great. Yeah. So he has a motto. I didn't know that. Check the crosses. Yeah, but you also should check. Yeah, check what you just typed. Yeah, I see that. But it's so relatable because I mean when Doug used to have his videos, sometimes I would watch him type something wrong, and I was like, "No, Doug, no, you spelled it wrong," or something like that. And I was like, "No, don't type that in," or somebody else. Or even sometimes when I watch people doing the crosswords, and I'm like, "No, that's why you're getting the answer wrong, or you can't figure it out because you put in the wrong letters." But same thing that people are screaming at the screen, the right answer, the correction, the error. Those of us doing just too oblivious until finally they don't. We're like, oh, so that's why. It's kind of embarrassing about it, but yeah. But I'm glad that you usually check very you scrutinize what you type in. It's which is great. I think I'm just so caught up in trying to get a good crossword time that I'm not typing them in carefully, like and reviewing what I'm typing. I'm just like, I just type and I hope that I can get it as short in time as possible. And that's why I make sometimes the errors in my typing. I'm like, oh, and I notice it only later on when the words don't fit or the clues don't make sense and the entries don't make sense. So yeah, there we go. So yes, let me know how you did for today's Wordle connections and online mini crossword. And lastly, before I go, one I guess minor major announcement, however you look at it, I'm going to be on holiday from tomorrow, 18th of December to the 22nd of December. But I will only be posting videos on 18, 19, 20, and 21st. But by the 22nd, I'll be back home and I can record live on the day. But I have pre-recorded 4 videos, 18, 19, 20, 21, December. 4 videos pre-recorded already, but no mini crossword because I couldn't. When I changed the clock, like I moved it in advance, it did not show me the crosswords because I don't think LA Times mini crossword they do it that way. But New York Times games they do, so we do have Wordle and connections for those 4 days. But unfortunately, no LA Times mini crossword and no bonus videos for those 4 days. So yeah, I will also post it in the channel post that I usually do that you see me posting. But just wanted to let you know at the end of the video as well that that's what you can look out for. So yeah, so I already know how I did for those days, but you don't, so you'll get to find out and see what happens. And of course, while I'm on holiday, I will still be checking the puzzles daily just to make sure that they haven't swapped them out at the last minute. Because if they do, I'll have to do an emergency re-record on my phone, and post it up. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I don't have to do that. Fingers crossed. But yeah, so let's see if it goes. My first time doing it, so that I can try to have a more restful vacation, and not stress out too much about getting back to the hotel on time and recording, even though I'm tired from all the walking and shopping and whatnot. So there we go. Yeah, that's my vacation coming up. All right. Yes, that's all. And thanks so much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.